Greetings once again, and once again from the future of Offworld Trading Company. This is the second, the last of the two episodes where my footage of the multiplayer gameplay was unusable. However, once more, I have been furnished with Arumba's footage. Thank you very much to Arumba for that. So you will be able to watch the game as it unfolds from Arumba's perspective, whilst also listening to the zany shenanigans between myself and my co-hosts, so I do hope you enjoy.
Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Offworld Trading Company with Soren and Layla, and the same group as before, except minus the Solar Gamer and plus Czar Tim, who is somebody we just kind of met randomly.
Yeah.
He's not
plus some ag.
Mysterious stranger.
Yeah, he's not in the voice call, but
Funny if he ends up winning.
yeah, he probably will. Well, actually, with you playing, I highly doubt it.
No, Cesar is actually very good.
Yeah, I imagine you're better than he is, though.
No, we should have told him to go exec, but...
Arumba needs to believe that you're better than he is, otherwise he starts messing with his opinion of his own.
I'm not.
Is anyone else getting this lag?
No, not on my
I'm
side.
alright at the moment, as far as I can see.
Wow.
I'm not seeing much aluminium here.
Aluminium?
Really? I'm seeing loads.
Oh, actually, I've just realised there was a ton of the map below where I was scanning that I didn't realise existed. We're on a bigger map than I thought. I was like, yeah, I've covered about all of the map now, and then I scroll out and there's this huge section in the south.
Oh no, we're all screwing each other over. Oh no!
That would never happen.
Oh, this is terrible. Who does that? Zartim. Zartim screwed over my carbon play.
For some reason, I'm not really miserable over this news.
We'll have this out in no time.
Yeah,
That's
who won
fantastic.
last time? Who won last time?
Well, I'm probably going to lose because on my screen it's only you that's actually settled a colony.
Oh wow, that is incredible.
Everyone but you has settled, as in you,
You might want to
Stijo.
place your town.
Yeah. Like, dude, there's nowhere that I want to place my town, but like I said, only you is settled.
Just put it down.
Come, just be next to me here. No, there's a lot of iron, if you want.
The black market is online.
Robotic colony founded.
Ooh, go scavenger. Northeast, go
Can you see
scavenger.
people now, Stijo?
No, it's... Oh, wait, Bentham and Shen have placed their stuff.
Alright,
Okay,
there you go.
that's an incredible bit of
Hopefully you
lag
catch
got
up.
there.
Scientific colony expanded.
Well, I've tried to place my headquarters about 3-4 times now.
Your
I'm rooting
headquarters
for
is down.
It's, yeah, if you've been
Your
founded.
headquarters is there.
Oh, yeah, what am I?
Robotic.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
That was fantastic, CJ. I loved it.
What am I?
Oh, I'm so used to playing a scientific that I keep forgetting that I have to mine the raw materials separate.
Why would you mine the materials?
I know, it's weird, isn't it?
It's such a waste of claims.
I need to get a bit better with using scientific.
Soren, is there any information displayed as far as the connections for each player?
There is a ping in the lobby, so you can see what you're getting into. But I don't think we're not showing that in game.
Well, I can still scan.
That's nice.
So you've just got like a 5-minute lag on us.
That is
Oh,
really
man.
weird.
This is terrible. I can't found anywhere.
Is it just Stijo or is it everybody? A couple people.
No, I'm just talking about like the location.
Yeah, that's the thing. It looks okay to me, so I don't.
I'm just saying there's not much I can do.
I mean, I see Stejo's stuff. No, wait. Where is he? Yeah, he doesn't have. I don't see him having any claims right now.
Yeah, he's
Scientific colony expanded.
may as well not be in the game at the moment. At the point
Yeah.
that he's at.
I'm pretty much just like stuck. Oh, Avax just
The black
founded his
market is
scientific colony.
online.
Wow.
You'll be glad to know that Avac does have a scientific colony.
Yes. At least what you're seeing is actually what happened. It's just,
Like
just
a
a little bit.
message from the future or something.
Services to the highest bidder.
Oh.
No, not a mutiny. Why? I need that power.
Bentham, don't lie, you don't even have any power.
Well, I don't now. I'm completely messing up because I'm entirely. I'm setting up glass production and then realizing that I don't have any of the things you need for it.
Yeah, this is a very scavenger map. The other interesting thing is it's got dry ice, so you can actually use dry ice condensers to get yourself carbon and oxygen in this map.
I have never once made one of those things.
No, they're
Me
not
neither.
bad. The nice thing about them is you can build triples and quadruples wherever you want, right? Because they're playing with the ice. Whereas you're otherwise kind of limited in how much how much you can get from the carbons if they're not in a triangle.
Skiffinger colony found it.
Colony.
Colony.
Colony. Oh no.
The thing is, I'm used to playing a lower difficulty, and where I get 4 claims instead of 3. So my whole plan that I usually have is completely collapsed.
Yeah.
When you purchase a building or whatever, and you don't have enough resources, it buys them off the market at the current market price.
Yeah.
So if you sell whatever resources you have, and then you buy it, does the building become cheaper?
No, it's just an interface convenience. It doesn't really make any difference in terms of.
But the price does drop, doesn't it? So maybe it would.
No, it factors that into it. Like it actually does a look ahead to see how much it would drop. Whoever hit my medium water, that was not nice.
It wasn't me.
Of course it wasn't.
Someone's got a power monopoly.
Oh no.
That's more or less how we all feel about it as well.
Okay, who's buying me? Aruba?
What? You're cheap.
Yeah, no kidding. You have definitely let. Wait, what are you saying about my wife?
I'm saying she's inexpensive. There's a difference.
Market prices.
I love this group. You guys are so much fun.
Wow, what is really cheap?
Colony expanded.
You has bought 1,000 shares of used stock.
Yeah.
That just makes so much sense.
I feel there's some issues with grammar in the text here.
Yeah, Arumba, I don't think I'll be getting slant drilling and teleportation this game.
No, are you not doing as well this time?
Nah, not quite, no. Yeah.
I really like the net revenue on the tooltip. I'd actually request that, could you make it possible so that the tooltip, you can control the tooltip delay? Like, I'd like the tooltip to be instantaneous. Like, you put the mouse over the building and it just pops right up.
Yeah, I don't know what does that.
Instead of
Yeah, I'm sure we can probably figure something out for that.
So 1 second delay is, I look at a lot.
It's a while, yeah.
I thought it was doing really well in that bidding there. I almost had it with 1 second to go. Avac bids, and then it triples in price.
20k.
I didn't even want it. I just wanted to snipe.
It's got it.
Well,
My instincts just came in.
200 times 200, the darn thing, power's worth 182. It gives you 200 power. It's worth 40 grand right there.
That's true.
Very good point.
So thanks for the free 20 grand. Uh-huh.
So, are you guys getting the... Oh, no, never mind. There was just a auction for some pirates there, and it went over in about 3 seconds, and someone paid 10 grand for it.
Oh, those no pirates.
Okay, good to know.
Pirates got auctioned a while back, maybe.
Oh, that was a long time ago, yeah.
Are you just like synced to a different game or something?
Fell into a wormhole or something. Or...
Alright.
He's getting all of our data way too late.
This is, the game's actually trolling me for April Fools.
It's decided to give you the latency of someone who's actually on Mars.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just built him
Layla
a
was in a
geo.
total death spiral.
Yeah, I know.
I
Thank
actually
you.
Lost the money I invested in Layla, I think.
I appreciate you investing in that geothermal for me.
He
Wow.
invested
This puts
in
Aruba in a
me.
pretty good position.
He invested in me, and then he lost the money because I just spiraled down.
That's what happened. See, that's what I think should happen, but the last few games you've gotten away with going way, way in debt.
We caught
Oh,
trying to
nice
break
move.
our style.
Remember, you have a
Aruba.
geo, and you need to protect it.
Careful
He-
there,
He
Soren.
said protected his wind turbine.
Well, I mean,
wasn't
now he's
expecting
my
that.
new master. I need to protect my...
Especially with 2 tiles.
He owns me. No, but-
God, this conversation is escalating rather quickly.
Oh, what's Zartim doing?
Cesar Tim is not on exec.
No.
No.
And he's making. I'm over.
So you just need to go and...
He's eating you so fast.
Yes, he is.
Arumba, make sure you protect the Geo.
What Geo? I don't. There are no Geos.
I have a geotherm. You bought me, so you own the geotherm.
You're telling people things you shouldn't.
This is fantastic. I approve.
Well, I had it protected, but you don't inherit.
I don't like how my color is not blue. I thought that you were always the same color from your perspective.
Oh,
But I'm
colors
purple.
are fixed.
That's pink, mate.
I'm purple now.
I'm in a different colour. I'm in a different
Purple.
colour like every
It
game.
looks pink to me.
The color is purple.
It's lightish red.
Yeah, it's funny.
That's it.
We don't actually have a red color. Oh wait, was that what Layla was? Were you red?
Yeah,
Yes.
Layla is red.
He may not be looking up good.
Or rather, Layla is still red.
You should be proud of our guy.
Oh, in your world, yeah, we could ask you. If only we could
My
ask.
planet.
We could ask the past.
That's some cheap Geo.
I can't even bid because other people keep bidding. There we
Oh
go.
man, I have 2 solar panels, both of which are mutinied, and then they got frozen.
Curse you. Oh, you win this time again.
Well, let's see. Cesar Tim doesn't have a lot of cash, and he doesn't have any debts either.
The black market is
Keep
online.
buying silicon and completely ignoring the fact that it's worth nearly as much as glass, and you make 1 glass from 2 silicon.
Yep. Yeah, so glass needs to be double the price of silicon for it to make any sense. Probably even more than that.
Yeah, more because of
In-
oxygen.
Yep, exactly.
In my
That's all it
world,
is.
I've got a triple stack of silicon.
Is there one in our world? I hope so.
It's in the northeast.
Oh yeah, I think you're on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
suck
you're
it.
there. You own it.
I've got like 15k debt.
Oh, I've got twice that.
Shen... Yeah, never mind. You noticed.
Oh, you just got
The
bought out.
black market is online.
Yes, I just
Wow.
got it.
Sucks to be you.
I heard it.
I
get it.
Amazing. Can you say you again?
You. You.
You. I couldn't do that.
I love how the captain's suddenly panicking, selling all the stock he bought.
Well, I'm in a tough spot with
Caesar.
Tim, yeah.
I'm the underdog. I'm actually going to come back and win this.
What stage are you in your game? Because you're stage 1 in ours.
Oh yeah, dude. Like everything that I click takes about 5 minutes to actually register.
Have you been told how much Arumba owns you yet?
No.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were still lagging. I've been buying your stock.
Oh no idea.
You have no
I'm
clue?
totally unowned.
So you're basically,
Avac has just built a patent lab.
you're basically playing by mail.
That's it. Yeah.
Well, here comes your check in the mail.
Yay! Like I think Bentham said, I've actually got the latency as if I was on Mars.
Let me know how long it is till you actually get bought out.
Yeah, will do. Right now, I'm a freaking silicon powerhouse.
Well, I'm the next target of Arumba then.
Oh, whoa. Caesar is buying Thorn. Someone needs to buy Thorn.
Yeah, I'm gonna get bought by Tim very soon.
I hope Arumba buys you and doesn't give you to just Caesar. Why is the stock so low? What did you do there?
Why does
Debt?
what?
You're at $4.
Yeah, I just sold off. I got too much debt. I've been having someone's gone out of the way to mutiny my 2 solar panels. They used to be carbon cores. They've just been crazy for that.
Nope. Avac just won an auction for 14 grand, but I didn't get to see what it was. Oh, a tile
Totally is
auction.
winning one for 28 grand.
It looks like when we have an auction, you're like exactly a day behind. Because when we have an auction, you have an auction from the day before.
Yeah,
Payback.
except my auctions are like instant.
Avac, all that debt you just took on sure is tanking your stock price.
Yeah, I know. Seriously, I knew that was going to happen.
I wish I could buy you out and actually take your technology, but
Alas, no.
Oh, Shen just built a pleasure dome.
It's kind of a spiteful thing to do. I'm buying as many patents as I can, so no one else can have them at this point.
I am so horrifically doomed.
Oh,
Ooh.
there we go.
Windows starting to clean up.
Oh, AVAC.
there we go. Just
It was going to happen.
Yeah, I know.
liquidate all
So,
the things.
Well, I was the first one to get bought out.
Arumba's back to his normal form.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I'm not there.
Here I go. I've got about 10 seconds to live.
To be fair, Steezer has been a massive thorn in Arumba's side in most of the games.
Remember, you better buy. Well, actually, no, you're gonna win. It doesn't matter. I was gonna say you should buy a little bit of your own stock, considering how much you owe with other people.
Well,
but
never mind. It
think
takes
you'll be all right.
30,000 to actually buy him.
Well, Arumba's
Goodbye,
just bought
cruel
more of my
world.
stock.
I would definitely go for. Well, I guess yeah, might as well spend.
Nice.
Okay, that's gone.
Oh, no,
Wow.
Arumba's buying all of my stock now.
At this point.
Focus
No.
on Cesar.
I bought you out a
I'm so
long
bad
time
at this
ago.
game.
59%.
Cjo, you've been out of the game for a long time. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you told me to remind you when like it actually happened.
Ah, right.
Like the whole screen is turning pink.
Purple.
That's right. I'm not. I keep forgetting I'm not
Blue.
scientific.
It's blue. Definitely blue by my eyes.
Gold.
Oh, that's interesting. The colonies actually, I didn't even know this. They retain their original color. It's just the outline that changes.
Oh, that's a good point, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
wondering how I would be able to tell which was Arumba's original colony, but now I can.
Yeah.
It's covered in pink.
It's lightish red.
Almost there. So you guys, have you ever tried with patents? Have you tried to just kind of figure out the patents at all?
Well, yeah,
Everyone
has-
is favorite?
has
I've
some
never
of
built
the-
a patent thing, but I've bidded for a lot of them in games.
I love the patents. They're awesome.
Which one
Oh,
is
yeah,
your
so do I.
favorite?
I like the slant drilling. Slant
Yeah,
drilling
slant
is amazing, especially when you play scientific. It's so good.
The water ones are fun
quite
for just
like
ruining
the,
everything.
Yeah, the cold fusion.
Yeah, we'll eventually have a way to like turn them on and off depending upon the situation, but yeah, they're kind of a
They
bad
can kill you.
Yeah. The one that the high players really love is, it's a bit of a surprise, is nanotech.
I like nanotech.
Really?
Yeah. Because they're constantly switching around their production.
Yeah, because you just kind of like shorting, figuring out the market, and then you decide to build a
You know what? That is something I've not even considered really doing. Once I've locked on to producing
Right.
something, I don't even move. But that makes
Yeah.
all sorts of crazy sense.
Yeah, you
And
have
if you've
to.
got that, you can just reset your production straight away because it costs nothing.
I mean, it's not just that there's times when your production is not optimal. Like, there could be times when you could be losing money. Your buildings could be losing you money. Like, you'd be better off blowing them up.
Yeah.
You know, leaving them there. Like, if water costs more than food, you know, your farms are just chewing through money for you.
Thanks for the 3 billion, I remember.
You just finally bit the bucket, huh?
Yep, that's it. I shall now observe from the past.
Bias. You didn't buy the company for that much. Yeah, we get a 3 billion payout.
Yeah.
Another thing I do is I build power right next to my colonies just so I can repurpose the tiles they're on.
Ah,
Wow. Zartan has 120,000 of debt.
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, you might want to try to buy Tim if you can before he pays off his debt.
Yeah. Why, you think he's gonna get me?
Well, you're in a good position, obviously, but he's the one threat.
I have 200. I'm just gonna buy him out.
Yeah, just buy them out.
Okay.
Wow.
What were you waiting for?
I don't know. I've been trying to avoid using the control shift down because you've been saying it's dangerous.
Yeah,
But-
there comes a point in the game
point.
where, you know, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's anybody's game right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
But then I was looking at it and it's like I've got all this money, so all these
What could
resources.
possibly go wrong?
How do you talk? How did Sardim say GG?
Enter.
Oh, you just
Oh.
press enter?
Yeah, hit enter.
Press enter. Right.
Nobody reached level 5 in that game.
Didn't need to.
No, yeah,
There's
that's
no point.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
weird
is it
to me
over?
because my main aim is always to get to level 5 as fast as possible so that I just have the most claims.
No,
Well, that's
I-
the thing is if you've got nothing to do with it,
Why?
It doesn't really help you, it seems. I mean, if you can sit around at level 2 or level 3 and keep purchasing stock, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a weird game. I guess there really wasn't much. The problem is there wasn't enough water on the map. Because
Yeah.
if you look at the food, oxygen, fuel prices, those are crazy.
I don't know. You had a ton of water.
Yeah, there was a ton right in that middle area, but I think some people were not necessarily committing as much as they needed to making food because that price really got out of control.
Well, it was odd because I couldn't do anything. The iron was so spread out. So I had one steel mill here and another there. As soon as I upgraded, I just went into steel mills again because I just needed. I didn't have the adjacency bonus, so I had to commit one more tile. Yeah, one more tile to at least making steel.
And you can also see that Aruba made 170 grand off of power.
Yeah.
So that was
the time where you tried to EMP or whatever power surge my two turbines. I love using solar panels and turbines because they usually don't get targeted, not like geothermals.
Yep.
And so they're usually safe. But if you put two next to each other, they make a lot of power. They really, they're very valuable. And
I also gave you a geo.
Yeah, I know. I was either going to buy you out or I had my mouse on the detonate. I was ready to blow it up as soon as it finished.
I had a goon squad.
But I decided to buy you out instead.
Yeah, I was really surprised, to say the least, you had a goon squad on that wind turbine. But sometimes it makes sense to put the goon squads where people don't expect it.
Well, the power was like 150 per unit. And the goon squad, I think, I only paid like 1,500 or 2,000. It was one of the first ones.
Yep.
So it's like, might as well. I mean, even if it just...
I do like the way that the black market stuff gets more expensive as more people buy it. That really, I think, creates a sort of tension and pace to the game, especially late game.
It makes visible what people are buying also. Like, as soon as you see the Mutiny price go up or the Goon Squad price go up, you know now. Like, if you see the Goon Squad price stays at the original price, then you know you can mutancy someone without worrying about it, right?
I hadn't even thought of that, but yeah.
So, quick question: who won?
You get one guess.
Awesome.
I think it was a Roomba.
Ding 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 ding.
It was a little bit unfair for me to buy out Stejo second, but I was just happy that it worked the way I expected it would. Like you, Layla, you always go so far in debt that I just had to buy you out. Like your stock price should be worth nothing, and you went down to like $1 a share.
Yes,
Game crashed.
Honestly, I was just losing on the fact that I was trying to collect steel, basically to upgrade, and there were no two steel together, two tiles together.
Yeah. There's going to be a new feature in the next update where you actually, if someone's stock price gets totally out of control, you can actually buy them out without all their stock being purchased. Like if you hold down Shift, you can basically click to like force a buyout on all the shares that are owned and the shares that are not owned. So if someone spirals down to $1, as long as you've got like 20 grand, you can buy them out instantaneously.
But that's not fair because then they can buy their debt. Meanwhile, they can buy up their shares.
It's certainly fair to them. They shouldn't have let themselves drop down to $1. The issue was that has happened in games, and then it's kind of like this race, this question of who's the person that's able to hit the buy button before everyone else, right? Like, if someone's stock price drops fast enough, there's probably multiple people who can buy them out. So now, if you do it at once, it should go to the person who has the most cash, which is as it should be if they're paying attention.
But the problem is the way it is right now. It can go to the person who waits until the 9th share is sold, and then they just buy the 10th share. And then it's silly. I agree.
Yeah. So that'll
just let it go up for auction.
Yeah, I haven't seen that as much. I saw that a lot in the first week, but now the people have their legs under them. They mostly know how to avoid downward spirals like that.
Well, I gotta say, having the this was one of the things that was interesting to me about this specific game is that the you remember how you said food prices went crazy?
Right.
I built a farm as like one of my first claims, and I just turned it off, and I never turned it back on, and it never made sense to make food, even though food was really expensive, and it was surprising.
Yep.
Really? Why is that?
I had a double water stack pump that was making the water, and then right next to that I had the farm, and I'm thinking, okay, well, I'll just pump the water, make the food. Food's almost always good to make. When we hover over the actual building, it says like total net profit, -20. And it's like, wow. All right, screw that. Not going to run it. There's no point. It was a combination of water being about half the value of food at first, and power being really expensive. I think that the building takes power to run, right? Like 0.1? Or 0.2 maybe?
Yep, that's right. Yeah, it takes 0.2.
And when you factor in the power, it's like there's just no reason to run it. You'd be better off.
I hadn't factored in even looking for that kind of information, much less knowing where to find it. But that's actually really, really useful.
But
how tough would it be to add like a map mode where you could see the profitability of your buildings? So you could just see at a glance, like, oh, that one's red. Maybe I should take a look at why it's not profitable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I can see maybe having something you could hold down the Alt key or something that would show that. Like, it's weird. It gets to this level as a designer. Some people suggested, like, well, if my buildings turn negative, I would like them just automatically shut off. And so it's like there's all sorts of things you could do that, like, kind of head down the road of, like, the game essentially playing itself for you.
Yeah, I was about to say, it gets a little bit too close to the game just doing it all.
Right. So you have to figure out what's the right sweet spot where it gives you the help, but it doesn't. You still have to make the right decisions.
You could maybe attach that to difficulty settings. So if someone's got a super low difficulty, like applicant, then it will automatically shut off.
Yeah, that could work eventually.
Well, I like the idea of information being made readily available to me.
Yeah,
but
information.
Any kind of decision being mine to make or not make, you know, accidentally ignore or whatever. But general information like the profitability, yeah, you know, an alt key down and you can have like a traffic light system where it just puts a transparent like overlay over the map, and the tile will color more green if it's good, more amber if it's kind of neutral, more red if it's actually negatively impacting your profit.
Right.
Yeah, I like having information at my fingertips. I think that's really useful for multiplayer game, is just having access to information that'll help you play the game.
Yeah. As Paradox, like, players, we're kind of spoiled for the amount of information that we get.
No, we like tooltips, definitely.
28 map modes.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm not even kidding.
And there's not enough. There needs to be more.
Right,
But it does.
So I had one other thought. I'm just trying to remember now what it was.
I have a question. Who hosted the last game? Because that might be the reason for
it ended up being Zartim.
Zartim, yeah.
Who knows where he is exactly.
If you guys are gonna keep playing, should I host? Or should...
yeah, one of us should probably host.
Okay. Well, yeah, let's wrap up the video and we'll see about maybe recording another.
Yep.
Okay, well, thanks for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube land, we'll see you again soon. See you soon.
Take care.